Yo, what's up everyone? Kyrios here, and we just got done playing some Octopath Traveler, the new mobile game, COTC I should say. And I had a ton of problems trying to get this to run on emulators. I tried Nox, I tried BlueStacks, I tried LD Player 7, I tried LD Player 9, and finally I did get it to work. So I do want to show you what I'm talking about on how this game just loads and gets stuck. I tried many different versions, so just in case you're having this issue, maybe this will work. And I'm not going to give you a bunch of garbage like go patch your system, do a Windows update, go upgrade to Windows 11, right? Don't do any of that. So once again, I had this issue almost across the board, but we definitely had this issue on BlueStacks, which is really funny because I installed a brand new version of BlueStacks. I updated everything, and I cannot. So you can see I have this one's Nougat 64. I believe this one is a brand new 64-bit one. And then I also tried Pi 64, and I could not get it to load. It either gets stuck or it gets all the way to the title screen, and then it crashes, and nothing I did worked. Nougat 32-bit doesn't work. Pi 64-bit really didn't work as well. I got a little bit further on Pi 64. But sometimes it would tell me that I had an incompatible device. So, all right, then I also tried this on Octopath Traveler. Now, Octopath Traveler on LD Player 9 actually gets a lot further than almost any of the other emulators I was able to do. So my mileage may vary. I do have a 3080. I do have a Ryzen 7 in there. I've got a bunch of stuff in there. So I have a pretty good computer. So this is LD Player 9. It'll start getting through this screen, single player, yada yada yada, tap the download, yada yada yada, loading data, and then bam, right? So it was loading and everything like that, and then it crashed, and that was just not good. Now it could crash at different portions of that, whether it's downloading the files, whether it's doing this, whether it's doing that. And here's the fix that we were able to figure out, and this is the craziest fix in the world. So what you're gonna want to do is go to LD Player 9, go to settings, go to network, and disable this from the network. I know, listen, just hear me on this. Then you hit Octopath Traveler, the game. You wait for it to load up. This is the craziest thing in the world. Craziest thing in the world. I'm gonna go ahead and maximize this. All right, cool. So you want this screen to pop up. Could not connect to the network, blah, 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 blah. Then you go back to your settings, go back to network do, and then uncheck the disconnect from network, save. Hit retry, and it's going to load like normal. Now, we already got it to load before, but this should get you all the way into the game. I'm going to show you that real quick here, and hopefully, knock on wood, nothing goes wrong, but it was working for me earlier. And bam! The game loads. So I have no idea why this is happening. The only thing I could think of is that they're doing some kind of checksum in the beginning of the game to see if you're running in emulation, and they're maybe putting some kind of permanent state file there that makes it so you can't really get through it. I had to play this game on my phone earlier, but as of right now, this works for me, and it worked for a bunch of people on my community. So once again, your mileage may vary depending on how you are. Now, I do want to show that this does work in multiplayer mode, so let me show that off real quick too. All right, cool. We got 9 different instances here, right, in your multi-instance manager. So you're going to want to download that once, and then clone it across the board, then open them all up. Then what you want to do is hit this synchronizer just to make sure that you can just start synchronizing so your mouse movements are the same across the board. Disconnect from network. So unfortunately, you do have to do this across all your instances. Very, very annoying. Disconnect from network. Then we're going to open up Octopath Traveler. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, bam. Wait for that error to happen. Now we need to do the same thing. Resave the settings. Click on all these. Network. Disconnect. Now this is very, very much very aggravating to do. But is it a way to do it? Yes. And if you're not re-rolling, you're just playing on emulation, this will work perfect for you. This will work absolutely perfect. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that if you did emulate this across the board, you do need to make sure that every account is deleted. So if you by accident rolled and it has an ID there, you need to make sure each of your emulators have their own unique ID. Otherwise, you're going to get some errors. So we're going to go ahead and open the game up. Dun, dun, yes. Are you over 16? Yes. No. Wait for all the data to load. There you go. The one in the bottom left is now working. Now they'll all get caught up. Like if I launch this all at the same time and I didn't have any issues, they'll all be caught up in the same spot. So just make sure you turn off synchronization, get them in the same spot, and turn it back on. Then play through the game and do a reroll. All right, this is kind of a weird video. I don't typically do videos like this, reroll guides, a bunch of other games. But if you're here, feel free to hit that like and subscribe. I do cover a lot of mobile gacha games. And maybe there's a couple of games on our channel that you do enjoy. Hopefully this helped you out. And I appreciate you. I'll see you guys next time. Fist bump from me to you.